Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever had something good, so good you wanted to slap your mama?
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want with?
So in the South, that's kind of one of these sayings that you have that, if something's really, really good or something's, that's it's so outstanding that it makes you want to slap your mama type of thing. I'm anticipating this pour to be slap your mama good. And why do I say that? Because I've never seen one before. And you're like, well, what do you mean you've never seen one before? So I love some Stagg. I 22A is probably my favorite batch of Stagg that I've had, and I've had some really good Staggs. It's like you're dating supermodels when you're drinking Staggs. They're all really good, especially after they've opened up. You gotta let them open up because they'll burn you if they don't. But I had an opportunity the other day, and Nestor, aka Cruiser Dog, I want to thank you so much for this. I met with him to trade out some things the other day, and one of the things that he had one of the stores. It's local to the area, not really super close to me. It's about an hour and a half drive from me. Bankhead Beverage had some Stagg store picks, and they're coming in. Let me read the little teleprompter thing here at 139.4 proof, so just under hazmat. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? This is going to be amazing and outstanding. So, being the awesome guy that Nestor is, he had to get this kind of like as a donation. He had to pay a bit of money for this. So I'm not going to go into that because that's not mine to tell. But he was able to get one of these bottles. This will be lucky number 13 because whoever gets this at 13 is going to be very happy, at least what I believe so far. Going into our samples, so looking forward to this. So he was able to pick this up from the store. They weren't selling them in the store. They're going to give them away at, when they do lottery time. But they also had a fundraiser thing going on for charity. And if you purchased one of these at this certain price, that portion of that money would go to charity. So it was an excellent cause. So Nestor says, not only, hey, I want you to have a pour, which I'm like, now I feel pot committed and obligated that I've got to put this into the March Madness because this is an amazing pour. At least I'm anticipating this to be an amazing pour. He's got a sample here for Dave Vogel saying, Dave, gonna have an amazing pour here. And this pour, this one's for the giveaway. So on the giveaway on the 15th, this pour is going to be one of the pours. This is the store pick Stagg coming at 139.4 proof from Bankhead Beverage. So that 6-pack is going to have a humdinger in there. Dave, you've got one going your way. I'm looking forward to that. Whoever wins the Patreon, you're going to get at least an ounce of that. And there have been some amazing pours. And these are all pours that you guys have given to me. And I'm so very, very thankful for that. You guys don't know how much I truly, truly appreciate, what you guys do. And like I said, I got behind a little bit when my father wasn't doing very well. At Christmas time, he's in a better place right now, but we're still working through some health stuff with him. But, it'll be okay there. But, man, what a better way to do this than to let you guys know about it. Because at least 2 of you are going to get a portion of, 3 of you are going to get a portion of this. So I got 3 2-ounce pours. So 5 of the 6 ounces is going out to you guys. And Nestor, not only had he donated that, he had donated, this one right here, the old Overholt 114 proof, which is part of the 10 bottle now giveaway plus the sample pack, which is outstanding. So looking forward to that. Oak and cherries. That's the first things that I get off of this is oak and cherries. At 139 proof, it's not blowing up my nose at all. I mean, you'd have figured this is right outside of hazmat that you'd be getting a lot of ethanol off of this. Beautiful burnt orange, so some reddish hues in here, so a deep, deep amber color. Super oily on the glass. It's taken a little bit for these legs to form, which is always a good sign for me for mouthfeel. When it takes a little bit of time for the legs to start forming, it means that you usually got something that's got some substantial legs to it. And yeah, they're very few and far in between. It's not just pouring down the glass, but you get some nice thick legs on this. Looking forward to this pour. I have to talk to the people at Bankhead Beverage. I know I ain't got any push or sway over there, but man, I love it. I'd love one of these for myself, just on the appearance alone and the nose. So I'm getting some of that vanilla to go along with the cherry. I'm getting some light caramel to go along with this. But that oak and cherry, man, that is just what is just kind of rooted in on this right off the bat. Let's see what we got on the palate. So that cherry comes right in through right up front. You do get that vanilla. You do get that caramel, but that cherry's right up front and present. You get a nice little bit of dryness on the back from the oak, but this also has some leather in this too and tobacco. So you're getting it, hitting it in different ways. You're getting some sweet up front of the palate, and you're getting some of the dryness on the back. Not any bitterness. So this is kind of a sweet oak going on this. Man, I am telling you, this might be the best month of pours I've ever had. And we're only not even halfway through the month yet. I mean, I've got one that's coming out tomorrow. I want to say, well, on the 14th. On the 14th, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I just can't get past how good some of these pours have been. I don't know if they're setting me up to say I'm going home or what, but I mean, they're setting me up just great because these pours have been amazing. I get like a little cherry cola note. You know what? And I don't get a cherry cola note very often, which is super cool. So you get kind of that sweetness from the cola and a little bit of the cherry along with that vanilla. I think that's the first time probably I've ever described a cherry cola note on any of my videos. And now that I've said it again, boy, it's just more prevalent. I don't know if you just spoken into existence, but man. And this is really neat because wow. It's got a little bit of funk on the back, which I really, really like. But it's kind of got a little bit of a tartness like a cherry. It's kind of got like a cherry, a candied cherry, and a little bit of a fresh kind of I don't know what the cherries are that are in from Washington, but kind of a little bit of that tartness that come from that. And then a little bit of that dryness from the oak, but it's a super sweet oak as well. Amazing pour. I am so looking forward to 3 people telling me about what their thoughts are on this. So we'll get someone from the Patreon that's going to get the whole slew of the whole month of samples. We're going to get someone that wins a sample pack, and one of these will be part of that sample pack. Nestor, this is fantastic. Thank you. And Vogel saying, the king of samples is going to be getting a sample of this as well via Nestor. So I'm absolutely looking forward to this. I'm talking about, I am blown away. There's a little bit of a tobacco note on here that I like. Man. So we not only get the cherry, we get the caramel, we get the vanilla, and we get a couple of different kinds of cherry, the candy cherry and the fresh cherry. And we get some of the tobacco, and we get some of the oak on here. We're getting a lot of great things on this. And that's kind of what you expect out of something you would consider a premium pour. You know, something that, you know, when you pay certain money for a certain bottle, or you have a certain standard for things. And Stagg, you know, I know that it's not a couple $100 bottle. even though in secondary, a lot of people are paying for it. But it's because that high standard that they have that you kind of expect that. You kind of expect they're going to have something that's going to hit your glass and you're going to go, wow, this is something I save for friends so I can have great conversation with. And when this hits their palate, their eyes are going to open up and you're going to be, all right, let's get down. And this gets better as you drink it. And to me, that's always the true sign of the finish on this, about a medium long finish. The true sign of a good bourbon is it has the complexity that it changes at different times, whether it was sweet up front to start, maybe to creamy now, or more savory, or you get some different fruit flavors, or now maybe you're getting a little bit of that pepper on the back, and some of it's from the proof, but I'm not really hitting me in the chest at all. This is all on the palate. And you just feel that nice kind of slow warmth. And it's not a burn at all, just kind of a slow warmth at almost 140 proof. Now, I know I'm a proof person. I know I drink a lot of high proof stuff. But that doesn't mean that this doesn't drink under proof. Now, I could just be a proof hound. I know that. But man, I need to find a way to get this bottle. I truly appreciate at the end of the day that I kind of have this dialogue with you all. I get to talk to you, and I don't ever want to be ungenuine. I want to be me. I want to be someone that you can talk to and that you can hopefully enjoy. And I don't care if I have, 100,000 members. I want the people that get me, because those are the people that I get, which is you. You are the people that I get. And you're the people I enjoy. And I try to comment back on everything because you guys put your time into me. And I'm absolutely thankful for the time that you guys put into me. I think it's a valuable thing. I got to talk about time all the time. It's a currency. You don't know how much you have. You can never make any more of it. And it's something you can never get back. So you guys spend your time with me, and I want to at least honor that by saying thank you for that. And I truly, truly appreciate that you guys spend your time with me. Man, if you're working today, I hope your workday goes by fast. I hope you're successful and blessed in everything that you do. When you get off, I hope it just dials it down a little bit. I hope that it slows down and you can enjoy some time with friends and family and do some of the things that you want to do. Have a great conversation with somebody. And I hate to say this, but sometimes have a difficult conversation with somebody. I tell people all the time, and I'm very sincere in this, when you give somebody tough criticism, it's because you respect them and love them enough that you want to say, hey, I care about you, but here's something that's going on, and can I help you with this? I appreciate it when people give me tough criticism and I'll tell you, there's some tough critics out there, but I absolutely love it because it makes me want to be better. And I hope that you have people in your life that you trust enough that can be good critics to you because they care about you enough that they want you to become better. So be that good friend that, a good friend doesn't always say what you want to hear, but they say the things you need to hear. So be that good friend. Slow that time down and be a good friend today. But most importantly, all, cheers and God bless. You all have an amazing day. Thank you.